Team deathmatch.
Yo, jungle's in there? Dope.
Black Ops weapon.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, MCKOOKIE. Welcome to my very first Black Ops 4 final game upload. I wasn't really planning on getting Black Ops 4, especially at launch. I was probably going to, hold off and wait, but I just decided to go ahead and get it today. And I have about an hour in. I literally just finished playing the game that you guys are watching in the background on Jungle, which I had no idea was put into Black Ops 4. So that little intro clip you heard was my genuine reaction to finding out that it was in the game. I was, little to say, I was super excited to be able to play on this map again. Like, this was one of my favorite maps in Black Ops 1. Probably one of my favorite maps in the franchise. Just because it plays so well, it just flows really well. And the kill streaks go absolutely ham, which is exactly what happens in this game. You're basically going to see, like, Hellstorm feeds, it just attack helicopter goes crazy. This game was nuts. I feel a little bad for the enemy team in this one because I could tell they're either new to Call of Duty or they were new to first-person shooters in general, because I get away with a lot more than I should have in this gameplay. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is like my very early impressions of the final game, and I have to say I'm really enjoying it. Like, it started off kind of rough, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. When you start out, you have to use like the default weapon classes, so you either have to use the cordite SMG or the AK, the KN54, whatever it's called. So I wasn't really feeling the attachments on those, but this is my very first game in the background where I was able to actually create my own class, so use a gun that I actually wanted to use with perks and attachments that I wanted. So what I have is, this is actually my second game using this because I have a red dot equipped. My first game was a game in progress. Look at that quad feed, Hellstorm. Give me that, son.
Welcome to the jungle, baby.
You know it. So we're rocking the MADDOX. Since I played the beta and I got to level 40, I was able to be rewarded with a prestige token. And basically I chose the MADDOX assault rifle, which is the last assault rifle that you unlock in the game, because it was my favorite. So I went ahead, I unlocked that. And as soon as I did, like, the game just felt so much better. Like, I actually have a gun that I'm comfortable with. I know its limits. I haven't used it in a month over a month because of that's when the beta ended. But as soon as I was just using this thing, I was back into the rhythm. Like, it was just felt so smooth. And as you can tell, I already know this map pretty well. Like, I know the spawns, I know the routes, because this is one of my favorites. And I don't know, like, just playing on Jungle for me was awesome. Like, it's such a huge nostalgia trip to be able to play this in, like, high definition, because the graphics of this map are so nice. Like, look at the foliage, like the green of the grass and the bushes, it just pops off the screen. Like, they did a fantastic job. They didn't just bring them as back, but they made them look so much better that I was like really, really happy. And like, yeah, I'm already holding down the flanks. Like, I know the routes on this map pretty good. I haven't played Black Ops 1 in several years, but I know how to run the show on this one. So I honestly, just as soon as I was able to create a class, I immediately felt at home. Hit detection feels fine. I was able to connect to the servers just fine. My whole hour of playing, I didn't experience any connection issues, no host migrations, anything fishy like that. The only complaints I have are really the people. Like, a lot of people are just kind of camping or duck walking with the rampart. For some reason, the rampart is really popular right now. I wasn't really feeling the rampart too much when I played the beta. Look at that. Another quad feed. Like, this is what makes Call of Duty fun. When you have maps like this that are wide open so that your kill streaks actually are devastating, devastating score streaks, that's what they keep advertising and harping on about, then the game is fun. Because at the end of the day, you hop on, or at least I do, I hop on to Call of Duty to get kill streaks, and I like to see them go crazy. So this was just a breath of fresh air compared to, other Call of Duties where you're running around. Like, even Black Ops 3 had this problem. A lot of the maps in Black Ops 3, they're just buildings, dude. There's just buildings everywhere, rooftop. Like, right here, I should have died. I should have.
That's not fair.
Yeah, you hear me saying this is not fair in the background. Like, this is a Christmas noob lobby, my friends. But hey, whatever. We're all learning here. And as you can see, I'm trying to call my chopper. Me and this other teammate keep trying to bounce back and forth. I don't have any major complaints, and I'm really excited to keep, grinding up and putting more time in it. Not gonna lie, the start was rough, but overall, like, really, really enjoying this game. I must say, like, early impressions pretty good. I'm playing Chaos TDM playlist, which is 6v6, and it lets 2 teammates have the same specialist. I tried core, like regular team deathmatch, wasn't feeling it. I don't really want to try domination because it's kind of sweaty and I want to get used to the maps more before I do that. So honestly, Chaos TDM, it's a mixed playlist of kill confirmed team deathmatch. It's 6v6. It was my favorite like game mode to play in the beta, so I figured I'd try it here, and I'm having a lot of fun. But anyway, guys, if you have a prestige unlock token and you're trying to figure out how to use it like I was, basically you want to hit options in the created class, and then you go to barracks, and then from there you start clicking R2, because I literally had no idea how to use my prestige token. I'm actually going to segue into some gameplay that I had on the map. I believe it's called Submerged or something. I forget the name, but it's really cool. It's like a new submarine map, is frozen in the middle, and there's just ice everywhere. And I was able to really just get hold of spawns down and just really go to town. So I don't know. Overall, I'm having quite a bit of fun. I must say it's a really solid game. The graphics look good. The sound effects are very good. Like in jungle, when I was playing, I noticed when I would jump off the map and I would, kind of splash down, like I would land in a puddle, I would make a splash. I think your footsteps are a little too loud in this game, and I don't mean like what the enemy can hear. I'm more talking about like what you hear yourself. Like hearing your own footsteps is pretty loud because I'm playing with a headset. So like I'm basically, when I'm playing on the snow map that's in the background, you hear my feet just crunch, 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 crunch. And I wish it really wasn't the case, because it's kind of hard to hear the enemy, and it's kind of just distracting in general, but that's like a minor complaint. But anyway, I noticed the spawns might be, they might need a little bit of fixing, because this game feels like you're always kind of spawning next to each other, and it's very Modern Warfare 3 like you'll see in the background. This was my first time playing on this snow map, and just like halfway towards the match, I can already pinpoint where the spawns are, and I can kind of control the spawns, sort of say. Like it's like Modern Warfare 3 reminds me, where you used to kind of like, you take C and B and then you let them have A flag on like the interstate map, and that's how you get easy Moabs, just kind of like basically spawn killing. It's very easy to get picked off and in your own spawn, because the spawn logic is very predictable, but at the same time it tends to like flip on a dime, and it'll spawn the whole, you'll die to like 3 enemies, and then they'll spawn you not too far off from that same group of people that just killed you. So the spawns are probably gonna need to be tweaked or fixed or something. They're gonna have to do something with that. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys with the gameplay in the background. I go pretty ham towards the end once I figure out that they're all gonna be spawning in the very back of the map. But anyway, if you guys do enjoy the video, give it a like and sub for more. I think it's gonna be a great year for Call of Duty, and I'm finally happy to say that. First time getting Call of Duty at launch in 3 years, so that's something. I'll catch you all next time. MCKOOKIE out. Blow! Blow!
They're gone.